Alright, well in this video we are going to be working on my Grom, and we're going to be replacing the tail light on it because, as you can tell, all the LEDs on the bottom and these ones right here are completely, none of them work. It still lights up, everything, you know, turn signals work, it still lights up, but LEDs are gone there, and then from this corner all the way to here, LEDs are gone. So we'll get rid of this old one for this new one. Yeah, brand new one. It's the same exact one, just new, old. Had that one for I don't even know how long now. So pretty much first thing I do is taillight wires, which go to right here. Just unconnect them from all the little clamps that are running everywhere. They run all the way down through it. It's difficult with one hand. There she goes. And since the turn signals are embedded or built into the taillight, you have to undo, come on now, the yellow and orange wire, which are, well, the turn signals. Well, the two wires for the turn signals. So just, they will come out, which it looks like they're stuck. But I'll get those in a second. Finish following the wire all the way down to the connector, which is tucked way down in here. And that's out. Remove all this. That goes in. There's one. There's two. Turn the bike off. Once you have all this unconnected, you undo these two bolts right here, which are, I don't even know what size. I want to say a 10 mil. Nope, so they're like what, 11? No, Jesus. They're 12. Still no. Eventually we'll find the right one. Alright, so they are, well, those two are 13. And when you're loosening these up, careful not to lose the bolts. Yeah, it does come with spare bolts right there and washers, but if you drop these, there's an opening right here on the frame, right there, and right there. So these could fall down and land inside like your frame. They don't think they're going to do any damage, but they're probably going to be rattling around inside your rear frame, which goes all the way down, which is an opening right down that end, so they'll just fall out down there actually. But have fun getting them out from down there. Gotta undo these two bolts. I'm pretty sure you have two washers on there too. Do that, then you gotta try to get the washers, which are like stuck down in there. Alright, well, let me get those washers out and I'll pick the video right back up. Alright, we got these two washers out that were right there. I had to get a screwdriver and pry them out pretty much. Basically, you just wiggle it till it comes loose. And she just pulls right out. Old tail light, which that probably explains why some of them are not working, because She a little broken, but she in the trash now, so it'll be alright. So let me go ahead and undo all these wires and undo the clear protective tape, set it in there, and then I'll pick it up from there. Alright, well I went ahead and just threw it in there and tightened up, put the washers on, tightened up the 2 bolts. Now I got to plug everything in. And basically the main plug is way down here. But you just make sure it's going the correct way. Alright, that's plugged in. Plug in the turn signals, which I think it's orange to blue. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I pretty much just plug them in. If they're backwards, I'll take them back out and fix them. But they're definitely a pain to get in there sometimes. Let's boom. They're not set in. It's not in there all correctly. The wires are still loose, but there you go. Everything works. All those work. And let me hit the brake. I don't know if you can see. And there. Now the whole tail light works again. And since the turn signals are embedded into it, let's see if... Nope, I connected backwards. So let me... So it's orange to orange. And it's yellow to blue. Which I ordered this taillight from the Ruck shop. So if any of y'all order the same thing. Come on now, Jesus, get in there. It's orange to orange and it's yellow, which just popped out, to blue. They're not in there. It's like the best, but they will definitely just sit there for a second, just so I can show you on video. Now let's see. Yep, turn signals is definitely working now. Alright, well let me get all this tightened back up, snugged all back into the little, well, pretty much all the fasteners that are in here, like this one, that one, and I'll run it down here. So let me get all that going and I shall pick it back up when I'm done. Alright, and we'll just make sure you run everything. There's kind of a little mess of wires right here, but because there's a few wires that's still in there that I don't want to take off, just in case I do ever sell the bike or anything, I can put it all back to stock, because I got all the stock pieces right up there. So there's like a license plate light down there that I could run like right here or something, but I'm not going to. But you just run all the wires out. I tuck it underneath this bracket so they all run down, and the actual plug is tucked, well, underneath all this. It's down there, and I push all this down on top of it. But that's all done and cleaned up, so that's pretty much that for that one. This is just a small little short video of putting the new taillight on. And before you put your seat back on, make sure as you were putting it all together, tucking all the wires down, that you didn't pinch anything, unplug nothing. So make sure everything still works. Make sure the turn signals work. Make sure you hit the brake front and back. Make sure they both work before you put everything back together, because it's a pain to put it all back together just to find out something's wrong or one of the wires came disconnected as you were tucking them all. So just make sure everything's put back together. Make sure it all works before you put it back together. And then you're good to go. You got a new taillight that works. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Until the next one, I'll see y'all later.